Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. So today I am so super excited to be participating in the 2018 Spring DIY and Decor Challenge hosted by Christina, the DIY Mommy. Thank you so much, Christina, for hosting this challenge. It's been so much fun participating, and I hope that you guys enjoy the project that I'll be showing today. Now, I want to encourage you guys also to go over and visit Christina's channel to see her video and also to check out the playlist of all of the other participants. Alrighty guys, if you're interested in seeing my project, I did DIY 3 lanterns that I already had from a couple of seasons ago that I purchased from Ross, and I decided to give them a refresh and a bit of an update for this spring, and I think the project turned out beautifully, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how they came out, then keep watching. Okay guys, for this part of my DIY, as you can see, I'm outside and I have my 3 lanterns that's normally on my front porch, and so I'm going to be repainting them from this lime green color to a bright shiny white. So I'm going to be using 2 paints. I'm going to use this Color Phase paint spray by this is from Walmart. It's the ones that's cost like 98 cents. So this is just to coat it first, and then I'll go over that with this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover paint and primer. And so it says this also bonds to plastic, wood, metal, and more. Now, it probably is not necessary for me to use the white first and then go over this, since this is a paint and primer, but I already had this one, and so I'm gonna just do 1 coat in this, and then maybe I only have to do 1 coat with this one. So let's get started. Also guys, I should mention that I am also using my paint gun sprayer here that I got from Hobby Lobby. I always use this when I'm using spray paint because it just really saves your hands. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead here, and I'm going to be moving you guys around a bit because I don't want to be right in the downdraft of the wind. So let's sit here. And I should mention also that you will probably want a drop cloth, which, you know, anybody who's painted know that that's kind of a necessity. Okay guys, so I have sprayed them all white, as you can see, and now I'm going to do the inside. I did do the inside of the big one already and of the small one, but as you can see on the medium sized one in the background, there's still kind of green in there. So I'm going to do the inside with this cheaper white paint from Walmart, and then I think this project will be done. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna let that dry and then I will take them out on the front porch to decorate them. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so as I was working to put together my lanterns for my front porch, I realized that the candles that I was using had been sun bleached and they were no longer white. They're like a creamy, almost yellow color. And so I decided to spray paint the outside of them white so that they wouldn't look weird inside of my now white lanterns. When the lanterns were green, then it was fine for them to be a kind of creamy white, but now that it's refreshed, I wanted the candles to be as well. So I just wanted to show you guys how I've spray painted the candles. They are battery operated and they have a timer on it, so I will continue to use them, but I just wanted them to be prettier. So as you can see, I'm moving in a bit closer here. Sorry about so much sun, but I'm just spray painting the outside, so the inside is still that creamy white, which I'm totally okay with that because that to me is kind of like a natural candle. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I'm spray painting them, and I'm using the cheaper Walmart paint that was 98 cents because these are just going to sit inside the lantern, so I'm not really concerned about it otherwise. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quickly, and now I'll be back to put my lanterns together. Guys, so this is my progress so far on the two smaller lanterns, and I am going to show you guys how I decorate the largest one. As you can see that there, it's I think this one is about maybe 3.5 feet tall, maybe 4 feet tall. But yeah, excuse me guys. So I'm going to show you how I did this basically by doing the bigger one. And pretty much the technique is the same for each. Okay guys, so these are the supplies that I'll be using to decorate my tall lantern there. And as you can see, I showed you guys already that I did decorate the two smaller ones. As you can see that there. So I will show you guys how I created this look with my taller one. So the items that you'll need is, I have about 5 bunches of these hydrangeas that I picked up from the Dollar Tree in purple or lavender color. I have 2 of the green color. I have this one, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not, but I did get it because it's purple. I have 1 little bunch of roses over there. I mean tulips, excuse me. And then I have 2 bunches of roses and some assorted purple plants there, and 3 purple eggs. As you can see, I have ribbon. I have this purple burlap, and I have, which is not wired. Then I have the green and the natural color burlap, which are wired. I have a pack of chenille stems, and of course I have my glue gun, scissors, and like little nippers in case I need those. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, I should also mention that I'm on my front porch, and so if you hear any traffic or anything or kids going by, that's why. So I'm going to start with these purple ones. Whoopsies. So I like to separate my flowers in half like this. And I'm going to just kind of place them together like that. This is how I will build up my look. Okay, so as you can see, I have put a few bunches together already. So now I'm going to use a chenille stem to tie them all together. And at this point, guys, you don't have to be really precise with anything because you're going to fluff them up later. This is just to kind of take the form that you want. So now these are all attached, and so I'm going to decide where I want to place it on my lantern. And then once I decide on that, then I will, adjust them accordingly. And as you can see, it looks like this side is a little thinner than the top side. So I may end up adding a few more flowers on this end that I'll just fill in, or like hot glue in, after I have everything in place. So I think I want it about here, so I'm going to take another chenille stem, and it doesn't matter what color because you won't see these anyway. So I'm just going to tie this on the back. Okay, so now that's in place. So you can kind of play with it at this point to get, the desired look that you might like. Or if some are a little too long like that one, then I'm just going to bend it up into place, as you can see here. So, just like so. So you just kind of play around with it a little bit. And you really don't have to too much because you're still going to be manipulating it for a bit, so you don't have to play around with it too much. Just kind of get it in place. And if you want to ensure stability, then of course, you can secure it more than once, which is what I think I'm going to do. Because this is outside and it's very windy, I want to make sure it doesn't fall apart. Put that one there, and I'll put another one going this direction. It's a good thing that this lantern has these little holes in it, so it makes it very easy to work with. Okay, so as you can see, I just use the chenille stems to tie that in place. Now I'm going to do my bows. So I'll start with this purple burlap, and I'm just going to just fold it in half, basically. You can see that there like that. And this is a fairly large piece, but this is a large lantern, so I want a larger piece. I'll take a chenille stem and just tie that around. And I'm going to clip off the excess. So I'll use that for another piece and attach it here. And if you guys, on your lantern, if you don't have little holes in it, you can just attach it to the flowers too. That's no problem. So now that's in there. Fluff that out a bit. So you can see it's kind of taking shape a bit. Okay, so now I'll take another piece and I'm going to do the same thing. This piece is a bit longer, And so probably what I'll do is double it up. So you can see this is the length. And so I have this longer piece here in the center. So I'm going to fold that over just like I did before. But also now what I'm going to do is kind of make sure they're equal on both sides and pinch it in the middle, just like so. See, as you can see, that's going to shape a bow. And take my chenille stem and just loop it around to tighten it all up. See? Simple and easy. And again, like I said before, it does not matter if you can see the chenille stem and the color of it, because I'm going to put flowers there, so no one will see that anyway. So now I'm going to affix that in here, just like maybe up here. Take another chenille stem just to affix it in here. Actually, I'll just do it like this and take it around the top. Okay, now that is in place, and you just kind of fluff it up. And now I'm going to play around with the flowers, so let's see. So I said I was going to play around with the flowers, but I decided that I'm going to go ahead and add some of this burlap ribbon. So I'm just going to take, you know, just a nice amount. Cut that. And I will mention, guys, you may not see me do this on camera, but I like to dovetail my ribbon, or some people call it fishtail, I don't know, whichever one. But so basically how you do that is I always put the wire ends together and then cut at an angle so that when you open it, it's a perfect tail like that. So now with this, I'm going to just, I guess I'll go ahead and do this side since I already did that one. Okay, so now I will just place this in here, and I like to just fold my ribbon in half like that and then pinch it wherever I want to make a little loop. As you can see that there, I just pinched it, and then use a piece of chenille stem to tie that in place, and there you go. Now you have another loop for your bow. You can make bows this way also, but a lot of times I like to just do it in bits and pieces so that I can add it in where I like. And so like this one, I'm going to put right in here, and I'm just going to loop this on anything that I can find to loop it on. Doesn't really matter. Fix that in there. Okay. And then after a while you can decide if you want to leave it like this, or you can make a little ribbon like this where it's like a, I guess kind of like an accordion, by just bending it in place. So it makes like, you know, like you guys are familiar with ribbon candy. So it kind of gives like the ribbon candy effect by just bending it in like that, and then you kind of open it up. So you can do that there if you like, or you can cut these ends and just have tails. So I'll decide in a minute what I'm going to do as relates to that, but I want to go ahead and add some green burlap in here, so I'll get that. And let's see here, perhaps I'll do this one the same way I did the purple one as it relates to making the bow. I'll just make a pinch here in the center. Then I'm going to pinch it again here in the middle. So you make your bow like that. And then you take a piece of chenille stem to secure it in place. So as you can see how I'm securing it, I'll just go, here, let's see here. This is the front, the chenille stem is in the front, and I'm just going to take the longer piece from the back across the front. Then I will loop it down over the front end here and back up to the center. And then I like to just go around the base and hoop it back up here at the top. Sorry if you guys can't really see that, but that's how I like to secure it. Now you just kind of fluff it up to however you like. And actually I think I might make this one just a full bow. And if that's the case, then you can just fold the tails up like so and secure it in the back here. Just like that. And secure the other side. And that's a simple, easy bow. And you can kind of fluff it up however you like. Or again, you can cut these and make like just little ribbon tails. So I will decide how I want to do that once I have it all in place. So I'm going to tighten this up a little bit and then put it in place here. Okay, so now you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing, and so you can then continue to play with it and see what else, if you want to add anything else or fluff these up. Like I think I might fluff this one up as opposed to letting it hang loose. I think I'm going to just tuck it in under here like that and make another layer to the bow. Okay guys, so also I wanted to show you, okay, so I showed you how I do this like that, and when I mentioned about making it just like ribbon tails, then I'm going to cut this one. So now I have like 2 strips of ribbon. Now you can easily just kind of bend this in like that and shape it to however you like. But I'm going to go ahead and do the dovetails on this, and that's basically what I'm going to just put this in here just to add like a filler to it. So okay, so as you can see, you have like a cute little ribbon bow there, just the tails, and so sometimes I just like to pinch it a tiny bit to bend it into place to make it look fuller, like so. But it's totally up to you how much you want to bend it. And then I'm going to just find a spot in here to place this. Okay. And then once it's in place, you just kind of fluff it up how you like that. Turn it around a bit so you can see. So now this is good just as is, but I mentioned that I would probably go in and fill in with more flowers, and so I have a few stems that I've already cut, and I'm going to fill them in here and there until I have the desired effect. And I think I want to use this somewhere. One other thing too, guys, you can do is make sure that you push the greenery all the way up to the top so that you'll have a fuller look as well. So let's see here. And with these, because my lantern has holes in it, I'm going to just kind of poke these in wherever I like. I'll see how I like it, if I like it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to like this anywhere. So we'll come back to that. Let's just see here. So with this, I'm going to, with these pieces, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. And it's really windy out here, guys. So I apologize if it's messing with my audio, but stick a little hot glue on there. Hold that in place for a second. And you see that there? Just put a bit of hot glue. There we go. And just kind of hold it in place a little bit to give it the glue a chance to set. And I want this piece. I want to add a little bit more greenery on this end, so take that one. Okay. I think that looks pretty. So that's one side. Now this is the other side, so I'm going to fluff it up a bit. This side was already fuller than that side over there, so I may not add any more flowers to this side. I think it's going to be just fine. But I think I do want to add something at the top just to give it some height and volume. It's being fickle here. Okay, here we go. So I'm just poking these in through my lantern. I already have my candle in there, so there won't be any need for me to open this once I'm all done with it. So let's see here if I can work with this one again. I really want to add a little bit more yellow on this side. There we go. And, oh, you know what? I don't want to forget my little egg picks, which this one came off. I'll just add a little hot glue in there and then stick it back on. Okay, so I'll put some of these in here, just kind of randomly. I'm gonna let this one dry a little bit so it doesn't fall off. So I'll just kind of tuck these in wherever. So as you guys can see, this is just kind of, you know, put it in wherever you know, see fit. So, okay, and this might actually be done. I think I might be finished. Let's see if I want to add any more up here. No. Well, let's see, maybe this could go right there. Yeah, that's pretty. And I'll put this last green one. Okay, I'm going to put this last green one in here. Okay guys, I also wanted to add a few of these little flowers in here. They came on this, you know, on a larger bunch, and I just cut them off so that I'll have the individual stems. So I'll just add a little hot glue and just kind of poke them in here or there. Like maybe I'll put this one in here. And one more. Maybe I'll put this one down here. Okay guys, I think that is it. So the final step is to go ahead and complete my dovetails on these ribbons here. You can see how that really adds a nice detail to it. And again guys, as you can see, it's very windy out here, so I apologize. But these are going to go on my front porch, and so it was most appropriate to go ahead and put them together out here. Okay, now I will show you guys the entire look. Okay guys, here is the final result. I think they turned out so beautifully. I just really love these lanterns in white as opposed to the lime green color they were before. And I think the flowers and everything on it just turned out great. Everything, all of the flowers here are from the Dollar Tree, and the little purple eggs are as well. I did get that purple burlap, this one from Walmart, but the And I think I got the natural color burlap from Walmart as well. But the green and everything else was from the Dollar Tree. And I did get the lanterns from Ross a couple of years ago. Alrighty guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if so, go ahead and click the like button, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and leave some comments down below to let me know what you guys think about my lanterns, and be sure to come back because I will do a tour of my front porch to show you guys how I complete my decorations. Also, let me say thank you so much, Kristen, for hosting this challenge / collaboration. It's been so much fun. And guys, be sure to go over to Kristen's channel, the DIY Mommy, so that you can see her video, and also you can view the playlist of all of the other participants in this challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.